Hi guys, it's Makwena here. So today we are going to be talking about congruency of two triangles. So here I'm having two squares. I have a square that I've cut out and I have a square on a paper here. So I'm just going to fold this square that I've cut out to form two triangles. So my square is A, B, C, D. Even this one here, it's still A, B, C, D. So now I basically have two triangles. So I'm just going to take this one that I've folded and put it in the square here. Then you'll see that they are exactly the same. With it being here, I'm just going to take my pencil and make a straight line to cut it out to make it two triangles. So yeah, so we basically have two same things here. So as you can see, it has formed as two triangles out of that one square, which are right angled triangles. So they say to us, prove that these two triangles are congruent. Congruent meaning that they are exactly the same. So there's no need to worry because I know how we're going to prove that. So first thing you have to do is to check the conditions of congruency, the conditions that make two shapes congruent, like side, angle, side, angle, angle, side, 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 right angled hypotenuse, and a side. So these are conditions of congruency. Yes, these are conditions of congruency. So when looking at our two triangles, we know that now we see that we have a triangle ABD and triangle BCD. So there's no need to worry. So I'm going to help you prove that they are congruent. So we're first going to check. We're first going to look at this. So now we can see that both triangles have a common side, which is BD. So both triangles will have BD. So we're going to say BD equals to BD. So when you're writing like this, you don't just leave it as BD equals to BD. You have to provide a reason. You have to give them a reason why you're saying BD equals to BD. So we are saying BD equals to BD because they are common sides. Common sides. And also because this is not just a common side, it is also a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side of a right angled triangle. Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Yeah. It's the hypotenuse side. Yeah, I hope I spelled it right. So now we are moving on. We already have one characteristic that makes them congruent. So when we look at this, we can see that okay, this triangle has a right angle and this one has a right angle. You can see it here. A right angle is an angle that is exactly 90 degrees. So we can see that even on the square that we have cut out, there is a right angle here, right angle, angle C, it's right angle, and angle A is a right angle. So this is another thing that makes them congruent because the two angles are equal. So we have angle C equals to angle A because all of them are equals to 90 degrees. So give us a reason why you are saying angle C equals to angle A. We already know that you have showed us that they are 90 degrees, but what makes them 90 degrees? So as you can see here, line DC is perpendicular to line BC. C. Saying perpendicular, we mean that when this line DC joins with line BC, there is a right angle formed. There is a right angle formed here. So again, and line BA is perpendicular to line AD. How do we know that they are perpendicular? Because when this line BA joins with line, when it intersects with line AD, there is a right angle formed here. I hope you understand. So that is our reason. So now we're going to check another. Okay, let me show you here on this small square. When line AB intersects with line BC, a right angle is formed here. And when line, I've marked them here, and when line CD intersects with line AD, a right angle is formed here. So let's move on. So we already have two things that makes them that are common in the same in this triangles. So we're going to check. So this is basically a square. So when we have a square, these sides are equal, opposite sides are equal. Actually, all sides in a square are equal. So now we're going to look at opposite sides. This side, it looks like it's equal to this side. What do you think? Yes, line AD is equal to line BC. Why? Do you know why? Because I know why. It is given because you can see that here it's 5 centimeter and here is 5 centimeter. But besides that, it is given they are opposite sides of a square. And opposite sides of a square, you already know that they are equal. So when having these three things, these three characteristics, you already know that, okay, these triangles are you know that these triangles are congruent. So we have a triangle, you can take them in order like this. Triangle BDC is congruent to triangle BDA. So you have to give a reason why you say triangle BDC is congruent to triangle BDA. So we know that, okay, there is an hypotenuse. Okay, there is a right angle. When we say they are perpendicular, we already know that, okay, which means a right angle is formed somewhere. There is a side. There are two sides that are equal. Okay, so we already know that it is RHS. We say that they are congruent because of RHS, which is right angled, hypotenuse, and side. So you can easily know this because these three things are covered in our reasons. Okay, we have a reason that talks about right angles, we have a reason that talks about the hypotenuse, we have the reason that talks about the side. So this is not the only way to do it. We can find it in another way. So we already know that, okay, BD, okay, is it still clear? We know that BD equals to BD. Why? It is a common side. And because it is the hypotenuse. Then now we are looking at the other way to do it. Okay, so now we are moving this side AB looks equal to DC, man. Am I alone on this one? AB equals to DC. Why? It is given if it is given, again, opposite sides of a square. I'm just gonna draw a square here of a square. Then we're going to check again. We have line BC and line AD. When we're looking at them, we can see that this are all together 5 centimeter, 5 centimeter. So which means line AD equals to line BC. Why? It is given and opposite sides of a square are equal. So now we can see that triangle BDA is congruent to triangle BDC. Why? Because because these reasons are talking about sides, because of side, because this side is equals to this side, because it is common in both sides, and it is the hypotenuse, because this side equals to this side, because this side equals to this side. Okay, now it is the end of our video. I hope everyone understands very well, and don't forget the things we check, the things that make triangles or shapes congruent: side, angle, side, angle, side, side, right angled, hypotenuse, and side. I love you so much and have a great day.